All right, time to put my email marketing, lifecycle marketing hat on. And we're going to do a couple of things here. But first, what I want to do is actually put everything we're doing in a new folder that's specific to email. And this is just to showcase that organization within your cowork folders is really crucial in keeping everything tidy. So we're going to create this new folder, email marketing, and have everything we do in this folder with regards to email marketing. Now, what's really cool is that we can create specific MD files within this folder so that it has context on things like our best performing email marketing headlines or our email marketing performance overall. And so when we ask it to create new headline variations or things like that, based off of success we've seen in the past, it already has that context. Now, we're not going to do that because I've already shown you all how to create these MD files, but what we'll do here is we are going to ask Claude to, based on our loops campaign that we run for the company, go in and analyze the headlines that we use and create 10 new angles that we can test today. And we will paste the URL. I actually had that prompt already from a previous recording session that went kind of south. But here we go. It's starting to work for us. And while it does that, I'm going to create another task for it to run in parallel in the same folder. And I want it to go to this URL. I'm a big fan of really good emails for email inspiration and how design looks. So I want to start stacking some browsing / connectors within Figma. And I'm going to say, based on this really good emails URL, take some of these designs as inspiration and create a mock design for us in my Figma account that we can use. And we'll put that URL in here and have that run as well. So we're going to go into here and it looks like the Chrome browser extension isn't connected. And very odd, but again, we are not scripted. So I added in this here and I said it is connected and I'm going to allow and see if that fixes for us. But sometimes you can get blocked by certain bugs and issues. And I just want to show that if you can go back into Claude and just say what's happening, whether it's connected or tell me what else I can do or teach me, whatever it may be, it can walk you through whatever's necessary. So here we are. What type of email are you looking to design? Let's say we're doing a product announcement for Growth Pair. We're going to create a fresh Figma file and I'm going to have it use the inspiration. So while that's working, let's go back into here. It looks like it's working now. But we're going to go ahead and pause and then I'll come back once we've got a little bit more progress here. So it's been about 10-15 minutes and you'll see in the background that I've got Claude actually creating this design within Figma. But if we want to see what it looks like right now, it's already in our folder as an HTML file, which we can preview and see how it looks, even opening it in Google Chrome. And it's created an entirely bespoke email design in HTML that we can then port over to our email client and platform of choice, whether that's Customer.io or Braze. And better than that, though, is it's creating all of this in the background in Figma. The other task that we had it do was we also wanted it to analyze our emails to give us some more angles on different headlines that we can be using. So it also did that. I had some issues with connection, and I think, again, it's because I have the other Claude account. So Claude's just getting a little bit confused because of this new fresh account that I've created for the lessons. But needless to say, we got it figured out. I had to log out of, I won't get into all of the details and bore you with that, but you'll see that we've got this here and we can open up the subject line analysis. So it's looking at the emails that we have, which are these 5, the open rates and the click rates, and it's got a full-on analysis on where we can improve. And then again, new content angles and subject line tests that we can run. So you'll see here that we've got only 1.5% of applicants make it through. What if your marketing team is too expensive? Your next marketing hire shouldn't be local. There's a lot of different variations here. And it even gives us a recommendation for how we should start testing this. Now, I had it do this all through again, if you remember, by copying in the URL where our emails live. But let's say I was running my emails through a platform that's supported through Claude and the connectors. I know we're using Loops and they don't currently have a connector, but let's say we were running all of our emails through Customer.io. We could simply connect it and it would be able to get all of that data without having to use the Chrome browser extension. You've also got HubSpot. I don't know if they've got Braze. So a lot of different email providers, and I would check to see if it's on there. And if it's not, it probably will be there in the next few weeks or months, because this connectors library is only getting larger by the day. So just to let you know that you could also do that through the connectors. But I'll be back once we have the full design on Figma. It's probably going to take another good half hour or so, but it's giving me all of the information as it builds it out. And again, you can see it doing it in the background here. So let's give it some time. Let's let it cook and we'll be back. Transparently, this is taking a little bit longer than I expected, but I just want to show you what we have so far over the last, call it 15, 20 minutes. Maybe it's been a little bit longer. I've been kind of just waiting around. But you can imagine setting this task up, going to sleep, waking up, and now you've got 5 different email designs that are bespoke. Some other use cases while this kind of works in the background for us that I can imagine a lifecycle or email marketer using Claude for are things like maybe there's a massive product change and you've got all of these different campaigns that are evergreen. Having Claude go in and finding and replacing words or anything that needs to be replaced within those emails. Or maybe you have Claude do a checkup every single week on the campaign performance and how things are going, and also connect in, call it customer reviews, and based off of that, run tests automatically for you based off of pain points that customers are potentially facing. I mean, there are so many things that you can do with this as an email or lifecycle marketer. And this is more so to just get you inspired and thinking through the possibilities. And so we'll go in, you see, this is what it's got so far, and it's building it out. I could probably leave this going for another few hours and it will have a much better rendering or more complete rendering of what we've got so far. But again, this is the HTML version of it, and it's copying it all over into a Figma file. So that's on email marketing. Leverage those connectors, leverage the ability to create design on Figma. Don't let any of that block you from now being able to create these beautiful bespoke emails and the ability to analyze data at scale. There's just so much is possible now with this. So that said, we're going to the next lesson.